Last episode, we said you and I might be descended from the bugs on Pangu's body. But the tale you grew up hearing is that Nüwa molded us from clay. These two answers are centuries apart. And you think Nüwa was just the sidekick who patched the sky? No. She's the earliest creation deity ever written down in China. First, what did she look like? Don't be fooled by the textbook art that fairy trailing silk ribbons was quietly prettied up by later hands. In the real ancient texts, Nüwa has a human head and a serpent's body. Above the waist, a solemn woman. Below the waist, a long winding serpent's tail. She could transform 70 times a day, and all living things sprang from her body. This image runs from the Eastern Han commentators to the silk paintings of the Tang, and that serpent's tail never once broke. Let's nail down one thing first. Nüwa came before Pangu. Pangu's full story was first written down during the Three Kingdoms by a man of Wu named Su Zhengjing. That's already the mid-3rd century AD, and Nüwa? Centuries earlier. In the Warring States era, Chu Yuan hurled over 100 questions at heaven in his Heavenly Questions. When he reached Nüwa, he asked, Nüwa had a body, who then fashioned it? In plain words, Nüwa had a body, so who made that body of hers? Sit with the weight of that. The goddess who made all people who made her? This is the earliest written trace of Nüwa in China, and the first philosophical gut punch in Chinese myth. Later, the Shanhai Jing writes, there were 10 gods, called the entrails of Nüwa, transformed into deities. 10 gods, born from Nüwa's intestines, a single part of her body, could become 10 deities. By the Eastern Han, Su Shen's dictionary defined the very character, Hua, an ancient sacred woman who transformed all things. Transformed all things, that's the job description of a creator god. So you see, Nüwa was never some emergency firefighter, she was a creation goddess already standing there before the Qin. And the famous creation of humans? That story comes from Ying Shao's Fengsu Tunji in the Eastern Han. The original book is lost. Surviving only in a passage, the Song era typing Yulan quotes, heaven and earth had just opened. No people yet, so Nüwa scooped up yellow earth and molded humans one by one. But she grew tired and couldn't keep up, so she grabbed a rope, whipped it through the mud, and the flung droplets became people too. Here's the gut punch. The text goes on. Thus the rich and noble are the yellow earth people, the poor and common are the rope splatter people. Meaning? Those molded by hand from yellow earth are the noble. The mud specks flung off the rope are the lowly common folk. This splitting of high and low isn't some internet meme, it was written in black and white 1800 years ago. A Qing scholar named Ma Su saw another version that even sorted the wise from the foolish. And was so angry, he scrawled 2 words in the margin. Absurd. Now, on to mending the sky. This is Nüwa's greatest feat, but the original text isn't what you think. The Huainanzi writes, in ancient times, the 4 pillars of heaven collapsed. The 9 provinces split, the sky could no longer cover the earth. Fires raged unquenched, floods would not recede, beasts devoured people, and vicious birds preyed on the old and weak. So Nüwa smelted 5 colored stones to patch the sky, cut off a great turtle's legs to raise the 4 pillars, slew the black dragon to save Jizhou, and piled up red ash to dam the floods. See, mending the sky wasn't patching one hole, it was a whole disaster recovery project. Patch the sky, raise the pillars, slay the dragon, dam the water, 4 tasks all at once. The original never says the sky was punched with a hole, it says the sky no longer covered all. Heaven could no longer shelter the earth. Here's the best bit of trivia. You think Gonggong rammed Mount Buzhou in a rage, toppling the sky, and only then Nüwa went to mend it? But open the sky mending chapter, and from start to finish, there's no Gonggong to be found. The text only says the 4 poles failed and the 9 provinces split. As for why the sky fell, not a word. Gonggong ramming the mountain appears in another Huainanzi chapter on astronomy, but that passage has no Nüwa at all. It's only explaining why the sky tilts to the northwest and the waters flow to the southeast. Same book, 2 stories, each on its own, unrelated. So who welded them together? In the Eastern Han, Wang Chong was the first to tell them as one, but he cited it to mock it. Likely empty talk, probably nonsense. By the Lizi, the order was flat out reversed. First Nüwa mends the sky, then Gonggong knocks it askew. Not until the Tang, when Sima Zheon wrote his chronicle of the 3 sovereigns, was this chain of cause and effect officially welded shut. And along the way, he swapped Gonggong's rival from Zhuangshu to Zhurong. So the cause and effect of Gonggong's crash and Nüwa's mending was stitched together, layer by layer, by later generations. By now, you'll notice Nüwa holds the 2 earliest things in the Chinese spirit. One is that refusal to accept fate in the face of disaster. The sky falls, so smelt stones to patch it. The floods come, so pile up ash to hold them back. Our ancestors didn't wait for a god to save them. They rolled up their sleeves and pieced the broken world back together, one shard at a time. The other is the relentless questioning. Ku Yuan's line, Nüwa had a body, who fashioned it? 2,300 years ago, he dared to ask, the goddess who made all things, where did she herself come from? One head bowed, hands mending, one head raised, digging for answers. That is Nüwa, and the earliest Chinese people. She's no sky-mending sidekick. She is the first creation goddess our people ever wrote down.